Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare.
Well, it should be a career path that doesn't have any forbidden things in it. You know, meat eating, gambling, illicit sex, intoxication, and by which one is not compromised. Right? The whole point is not to be engaged in illicit activities. So, if you choose a career in which you're obliged to engage in illicit activities, that's a big mistake. But sometimes, people are not Krishna conscious early on, and then later on they become Krishna conscious. But by that time, they're engaged in things that might be considered illicit. Not that they purposely wanted to do that. It was just that before they became Krishna conscious, they were already engaged. Like someone could be a butcher, or something. Someone could be be engaged in certain activities that would not be accepted in Krishna consciousness. So then they would have to give up that and engage in some kind of activity where one can be Krishna conscious. So there are many activities you can do. Many let's say career paths you can take where you don't have to engage in sinful activity. I've advised people who were working in activities that were sinful, right? And I convinced them that they should give that up and take up activities that are not sinful. And they did it. And they were happy they did it. Well, what you have to do is you go in the beginning and you leave early. You don't stay in, for an hour or two. You go after like 10 minutes with, the fact that, you have other work to do. You don't want to sit there or stand there and talk for hours, and other people are drinking and so forth. So, you give them a 10-minute, let's say, a seance, and then you're out. Well, obviously you have to go to bed early, like at the latest 10 o'clock at night, and be up at the latest 4 o'clock in the morning. Then you'll be able to get things done. And you feel better also. You'll be able to chant your rounds, be able to, you can go or get a little earlier, and then you'll have a chance to chant your rounds also, and do any extra work that you have to get done. It's all, it really depends on going to sleep early. Then you can, get things done, whether it's chanting your rounds or it's doing some extra work. So you have to go to bed early. 9 o'clock is good. Yeah. Well, if you get up at 4 o'clock, right, you have at least 2 hours to chant your rounds. And also take a shower and everything, be dressed. And then the rest of the day, it's just your work. That's it. You can probably finish all your rounds in 2 hours. And some things depend on what kind of job you have also. if it's a job where you have to get into the airplane and fly somewhere, or it's a job where it's very stressful because they give you more and more work to do. Those are not good. Let's say things that will keep your mind peaceful. So, but see, the main thing is to be highly qualified. When you're highly qualified, then you can not work like in a crazy way, or you just start your own company, or you work with other people in a company where they're not too, let's say, not forcing you to work overtime all the time, not get paid overtime also, things like that. It's very stressful. You have to have a CEO who's not a maniac. But on the other hand, you have to give the deliverables. If you can't give the deliverables, they're gonna fire you. So yeah, you have to balance it with your family. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all. The main thing is getting your rounds done every day and doing it early in the morning. Yeah. All right. We have to choose a type of work that does not force you to compromise your values. You have values, and even though you might make more money, but then you'll be violating your spiritual life. So it's better to make less money, but have the time to be Krishna conscious and work with people that are not. I mean, ideally work with people who are Krishna conscious, but if you don't, at least with people who like believe in God or something like that, and they're not gonna, disturb you. There's so many crazy people nowadays. It's very difficult to find sane people.
Yes, Maharaj.
Just be a nice person, honest, happy, and always ready to help people get the work done. Make sure that you're not forcing them to do things. If you're a nice person, you're an honest person, people like you, and then they'll work hard. If they don't like you, they're not going to work nicely. So you have to be a kind and serious person, and never use bad language or anything like that. Then people will work with you. They respect you. They know you're a good person. They'll respect you. Let's say there's somebody, like worker gets pregnant, so you don't try and get rid of that lady. Try and find a way, that she can still make some money and have the baby, and then so forth. Well, you have to be honest, and you can't be a tyrant. You can't be make people uneasy. And you have to be willing to understand the situation that the workers are in, and make sure that you're not forcing them to do things that really put them in difficulty. So if you're a nice person, people have to work hard, but if you're a nice person, they'll work hard. And if they don't like you, then they won't work hard. So when the workers like the boss, they'll work hard. If they don't like the boss, they'll just do the minimum. So you have to be a good person. You got to be realistic. You can't force people to do things. You can't be a tyrant. Of course, there are many people that act like tyrants, and people are afraid to lose a job, so they just sort of, they're unhappy, but they have to work. But if you find a boss that's really, a nice person, honest person, a God-fearing person, Christian, they follow Christianity or Hare Krishna, then it's nice. It's very nice.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.